Hey Collective, thanks for tuning in today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Antonio and this is Copper Visions if you have not been here before. Wow, you made it. There's a lot of messages that are wanting to come in. And just before, as I was pre-shuffling for the reading, I noticed that you may have let go of something. It could be a perspective, it could be a person, it could be even just a way of seeing something or a way of doing something as well. One of the things that have come up that also felt important was that you might be someone who people don't understand why you would put two and two together, or what I wanted to say was, if you have something that feels mismatched, or if you have something, like if you have two things and you put them together, other people might not understand why you'd put them together. I don't know why that wanted to come through. It just is guiding me to share that you have a unique talent to coordinate things, and it might be expressed through your work, it might be expressed through your fashion, your I just wanted to say your sensibilities. But anyways, Spirit just wants you to know that the way that you do things, the way that you see things, the way that you process is unique to you. And apparently there's this outside energy of wanting us to be in our heads, and you might resonate with being hyper analytical of every detail when you actually do not need to be, because there's a lot more you could be getting away with. Not in a sense of doing anything wrong, it's just perhaps it's easy to forget how valuable your energy is, and so when you're spending it on things that you even know that you're like, why am I doing this, or why am I thinking about this? You know, it could just be habitual, or it could be, you know, popular. And to you, you're like, So you might resonate with that. And if you have been resonating with any of this so far, then please know that you will know and you will feel if this reading is for you. So let's get into it. Yeah, you are legend. You are the reason why the collective energy is amplifying its goodness and its love. So I dedicate and intend this reading to be for the highest good of all. Highest good of all. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're amidst a breakthrough. There's a lot of cards coming out, but there's a bit of a breakthrough. Keep trying, tame and attain, and no expectations. Okay, so you might be wondering why you are putting so much effort into something at the moment, and you might be questioning, you know, how is this investment? Well, I think that's the thing, is that you don't realize that you're actually investing in yourself when you're spending time focusing on your well-being. So maybe if you've been spending a little bit too much time focusing on others' well-beings, you might have caught on to some energy that isn't even yours to hold in the first place. I'm shuffling the tarot now because I want to get into with the story. What's the tea? What's the story? What is the tea? For the highest good of all, though. I mean, ooh, and the Seven of Swords just pops out. So I don't want to read it too fast, but I'm gonna take more cards. Oh, the Hermit. Ooh, this might be like self-deception, but Oh, I'm just getting a pang of like, your higher self is like, hey girl, come over here. What are you doing over there? And you might be like, the Fool. You might be feeling like you want to fall into something brand new, and okay. So this feels like the Seven of Swords, Hermit, and the Fool feels like you're falling. You're falling in the quiet, while no one knows. Whenever you, it's like the moves you're making are in the quiet. Not many people know what you're doing, and you are liking it. You're keeping it that way for a reason. But perhaps the truth of it is that you're going to be seen by the masses. So I don't think you can stop it. I must be speaking to a number of artists here, musicians coming through. Two of Swords. There's a bit of a choice to make about the mental conflict you've been holding on to. So, okay, what has this mental conflict been about? I want to know that, Spirit. Thank you very much. This feels pretty all over the place as per usual, but ooh, yeah. In reverse. I'm getting a lot of words. Oversaturated, overstimulated, too much noise, too much conflict. Ooh, so you are about to break through, and you're about to level up. That's what the breakthrough card was coming out about. You're about to break through in a way that you are not going to feel comfortable. However, this is really, really, really good, I want to say, because you are expanding your consciousness into another level of understanding, of understanding what truth means, what truth is, not just what your truth is from your perspective, but total truth, the truth of your life force energy, the truth that creates worlds, is the same truth that people call God, people call Yeshua, or Allah, or Krishna, or you name them. This is you coming so close to the divine, closer than you've ever been, and it's in regard to having this relationship with the divine, with yourself, like you and the divine. I'm hearing no one else, just you and the divine. That's really beautiful, collective. The Ace of Cups. Funny enough, yeah, wow, it's like literally like my tank. Oh my god, what? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know I'm just playing at this point, but that's what you should be doing. You should be playing. Oh my god. What have you've been all up in your head, not having as good of a time as you know you should be having. I feel like literally everyone would resonate with that. They'd be like, yeah, girl, me too. You might have been speaking with people who speak other languages, and also you might speak another language as well. That's amazing. I feel like the Queen of Swords. I feel this sense of wonder. I'm not necessarily questioning anything, but I'm definitely looking around and evaluating. And so you might be, it's almost like you just woke up from a nap in a way, like a spiritual nap. You were like taking a moment to gather your like where your surroundings, I wanted to say. So what about this moment? I mean, what are we waking up to, really? Like this closer relationship with truth, with the divine, with what we want, Knight of Swords. And yeah, I know there's a lot to clarify. However, I just wanted to get the cards out. So the Seven of Cups. So this is literally where we're at right now. It's like There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Cards out, and we're trying to decipher them as if they were in like some meshed up like mixing, like something's mixing, something's processing. There was a message coming about right before I started this about chewing, like a lot to chew on. There's a lot to chew on with what you've just experienced, and this is bringing you to realize and understand that you have a slightly different perspective than before about your relationship with the divine. And so maybe this reading is doing that for you. Maybe this is a confirmation that you're on the right track, because you are. You are. And not just because you're here watching this. Like, I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Sorry, you just distracted by this car. Ooh. Wow. I take that as you. You are so noisy when you don't even mean to be, but also you're a foreign sports car, and that's like that's funny. Queen of Pentacles. Listening. There was so much happening just in that moment. Oh my gosh. Where was I going? A lot to chew on. There's a lot to chew on. So you just experienced this thing. What else, Spirit? Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm not sorry. I just, with whoever's viewing this, if you've been enjoying this expression of tarot reading, of just speaking in general and all that, I really am grateful for you. And you make a huge difference by just being here, by being where you are. And what else, Spirit? I mean, I have 4 cards in my hand, and I just have 4 cards, and I don't know what they are, but they're not facing me. So I feel like reading them how I see them, and that Knight of Cups is standing out to me so much. Oh my gosh, with the Emperor right behind him. This literally is like if you saw the last video that I created, it was about how there's an incoming emperor, and this literally is it. I mean, this is speaking romance to me like no other, honestly. However, with this in the left hand, my feminine understanding is that there's an ending happening. I'm no longer pondering the past. I'm actually ready for this to end. And when I say I'm saying you. So you must be ready to end something that's separate from this and welcome this in, because why? Why, Spirit? Let me see. Nope, not the tarot cards? Okay. Wow. Nourishment while waiting. Okay. You don't know yet. You're not totally sure about this new beginning. But you know there's a new beginning. That's the thing, the Fool earlier, the Knight of Swords. You know what you want and you're ready to rush towards it, but it's not quite. You're almost there. You're almost there. So it's kind of like I got 3 cards in reverse. Unknown gift, shake, release, heal, and you are more. So you are more than what you've experienced already. You have a gift. You're not really aware of how to use it yet, but you have it. Part of this gift is in regards to manifesting. It's how you alchemize things. It's how you put things 2 and 2 together. Again, that's coming around. And it's like, which two things do I put together though? I have so many options. I have so many, well, you might be feeling pressure to make a choice, but the thing is that remaining non-expectant is the way to go as well. So it's kind of like, how do you let everything happen in its own timing? Well, you nourish yourself while you're waiting. You enjoy the time that you have while you're waiting. I mean, I feel like I'm speaking to really bold personalities who are maybe a bit more timid than, I was going to say they should be, than you should be. You're powerful. You're legendary. You are divine. Your relationship with the divine requires self-mastery. Your ability to shine. Your ability to shine. That's all I'm getting. Your ability to shine. It stopped after that. So you gotta go. There's just something you gotta go from. You gotta leave. And it's just this you've been waiting a long time for this offer to come in. But the thing is that you can't just wait for things to happen. You have to go out and get them, right? Yet there's things out of your control. And so the sooner you surrender to divine timing, spirit's timing, and even there, it's like, I want to surrender and I tell myself, okay, I let go, and now the manifestation is going to come in, right? But there's still a residual amount of expecting that something's going to come in. And so at this point, it's just like throwing all of your cards up and saying, I surrender. And now I'm going to watch a TV series, or now I'm going to lay down, or now I'm going to go and enjoy cooking myself a dinner, or cooking up some type of plan that like feels good to me. It's just about literally going forward with your inspiration while being honest with yourself, which is very hard at times, I know. That's the way that you surrender, is just moving through life, letting your inspirations guide you, and actually allowing yourself to feel what the best possible outcome feels like. It's almost as if you've been holding yourself back from feeling the way you actually want to feel. Yeah. We're here to feel. We're here to feel successful. We're here to feel, this is judgment. We're here to feel aligned with our purpose. We're here to feel aligned with our destiny, with our soulmates, with our divine partnerships of all kinds. We're meant to feel aligned. And so if you are here, you have had it with relationships, with experiences, places, people that do not feel aligned. And I think that that's the message is that you've been chewing on so much for so long, it's almost become intolerable. The tomfoolery, the anything less than what you deserve type of thing, type of feeling. So yeah, 10 of Cups. You deserve it all. And I want to say, you deserve it now. However, ego likes to come in and say, right now or nothing at all. And it's like, before I was, okay, I'm going to switch it up here. Before I was starting this reading, I was putting things away just out of sight, right? And one of the things that I was holding on to without realizing it was this piece of string. And so I was getting, you might be needing to tie something up. Like you might be needing to tie up a loose end, or something's stretching out a little bit longer. Just waiting. It's just a little bit. Okay, so wow. Okay, I think this message is just about how close you are without realizing how close you are. So, okay. All right, Spirit. So where are we gonna go from here? I'd like to clarify more, but I don't feel like that's not what Spirit's having me do right now. If Spirit's having me just really be here, waiting. I'd like to know what you're waiting for. Or what you think you're waiting for might not be what you actually are wanting or needing at this time. It's like I couldn't get past the Emperor incoming. I couldn't get past... I mean, you can fall in love with yourself. Please, maybe that's also part of it, is that falling in love with yourself, being the emperor of your dreams, or the empress of your dreams, is the way to go, is the way to be. The most alignment you can ever feel is that of being in love. And I know that Hollywood likes to tell us that it's all romantic, but it's not necessarily all about that. It's about that and more. It's about that and more. And it's not some fantasy that's never going to come true. It's more like if you don't know what the feeling of deeply falling totally serenely incredibly in love with existence itself, then I don't think you'll know when something profound comes your way. So it's almost like Spirit wants you to get comfortable with feeling the feeling of love without having an external evidence of it. Although you will soon enough. So all of the blessings that you've ever felt like you didn't get to have, let them come in. Let them come in right on time. Okay, Spirit. Do we get one more card? One. Knight of Cups wants to really stick out here. Oh, and the Three of Pentacles as well, so teamwork. It's gonna take some work. Whatever this thing is. Justice sideways. And some shadow. Some confronting of your lack mindset. Okay. When we fall into lack, it's okay. We have to. It would behoove us to make peace with where we stand in regards to any lack. Financially, emotionally, physically. When we're feeling the lack, make peace with it. Welcome it like it's a friend, and it will dissipate. The King of Wands wanted to pop out as well. You could be a fire sign. This is really interesting. Three of Swords, Ten of Wands. You might have to break someone's heart. Spirit, is this true? I just want confirmation. You have to remain secure. You have to remain secure while you're doing this. Your dreams are actually relying on you. The Chariot and the Star. When you do this, you are closer, inching closer and closer and closer to your wish fulfillment. So, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. You've got this. Whatever truth you have to speak, speak it with love. And set the boundary you know you need to make. Within yourself first, and then it'll be easier externally. Alright, collective. This was a wild one, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Thanks again for tuning in, and please feel free to share any things that you want to share in the comments. Honestly, you can feel free to use the comments like an affirmation. The best affirmation that you can come up with. That'll do. Just be you. Bye.